Hey guys, I am live from Beauty Ecology and I just wanted to do a quick update on H2 and how it's different from alkalinity. So H2, hydrogen, molecular hydrogen, water, and alkaline water are two very, very different things. It's often confused in this kind of water world, especially now that H2 is kind of becoming mainstream in the industry right now. But they're very, very important difference that one has to understand. So just like our skin, a great pH is usually around a 5 or a 5.5. And the reason for that is that you need a little bit of acidity for protection. Same goes with our gut and our gut lining. The lining in our gut is always balancing its own pH. Our whole body is always balancing its own pH. And without it, we wouldn't be living in this constant state of homeostasis that it's always trying to achieve. So one way that the body is able to achieve alkalinity is through hydrogen. And something that we have and you can see it over my machine over here, started selling as the H2 tabs from TrueC, as we also have the high-powered machine to serve it to our clients at Beauty Ecology. And why I brought it in is really the science and the incredible studies and research studies that have been validified as scientifically proven to help basically the whole homeostasis of the body. And there's a lot of benefits to this, specifically for skin health, for digestion, for inflammation, arthritis, cognitive health, neurodegeneration issues. So the difference between alkaline and pH water is really, back in the day, and I remember when I was doing a lot of raw food culinary classes, this was a really, really, really popular fad, was alkaline water. And so, what we thought we knew then was based on studies that really weren't proven and weren't true. And we've later now learned how really toxic alkaline water and over-alkalinizing the body really is. And there's a couple of reasons to this, kind of linking back to when I was talking about the acidity of the face, of a healthy face, or a facial cream or a cleanser. It's around 5.5, and that's not a 7 neutral in alkaline, and it goes between 0 and 14. And the internal system in our body, especially our gut, is made to protect us. The lining of it, the acidity, the alkalinity, and it's always creating homeostasis. So when we're putting too much alkalinity into the gut or the body, we're really diffusing its power to create a defense mechanism. So you're actually going to turn on inflammation markers and a whole host of issues. You actually diffuse its electrolytes, and the electrolytes run the whole electricity to our heart. It will help create dysbiosis in the gut and microbes to actually populate and repopulate. That is also not a good thing with all of our issues with SIBO and leaky gut, things of that nature. So H2 hydrogen actually are two hydrogen bonds that are actually going to gas into the body, and they are selective antioxidants. So they're very, very powerful antioxidant that goes in and basically attaches to the free radicals, makes them into a water soluble, turns on the glutathione, which is a great detoxifying agent. It's the highest amount of antioxidants in the body, and it helps create balance. And what's great about it is it has the power of selectivity, and so it goes into the body and it allows it to leave the good free radicals that the body needs in order to have a good defense mechanism and a good immune system. So you can see how hydrogen actually was the mechanism back in the eastern part of the world that was studying alkalinity. I think Dr. Young brought in over to the US. It was actually the hydrogen that was creating the alkaline response in the body. And so we really had it all wrong. And so until recently, Tyler, somebody that is as brought a great wealth of information to the H2 community, has really dissolved the old way of thinking around alkaline water and how it's really not healthy for us at all. And it takes down our immune defenses, it takes down dysbiosis in the stomach, and really the whole body. So H2 is kind of the new big thing, but there's a lot of reasons why. It's not a fad, and it's really, really true science. Now, there's many nuances to getting good, healthy hydrogen water. There's a lot of ionizers out there that just split molecules. You know, there's a lot of things coming out that aren't efficient in H2 water. So know where you're getting it, know where you're sourcing it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll link to an article based on this video. But there's a huge difference between hydrogen and alkalinity. And you really need to understand that the old way of thinking around alkaline is not the same as molecular hydrogen. So there you go. I hope that cleared up a little bit of some questions that I've had about, is it the same as alkaline water? It's really not. And I'll follow up with a video to go more in detail with this soon. So watch for that follow-up. Thanks for hanging out.